Hey everyone, welcome back into Mountain Dog Companion. Jay and Angie here again, bringing you the latest. Marsha and Firestone's litter here. They're all doing great. They were born on the 8th of March, and we got the 5 boys here for you. Today we're going to talk about their personalities, their size, and we'll bring the girls in later on, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so getting into today's video, we're going to start with Mr. Frankie here. Frankie is the most laid back, the most chill. He's an absolute cuddle bug. Like, I'll put him on my lap and he'll just hang out. He's been on my lap for the last, I don't know how long. So he doesn't want to move. He just wants to take it easy. So more of a cuddle bug. Now he'll still play, he'll still interact. It's just, he prefers being held. So that's Mr. Frankie for you. Got the white blaze, white socks front and back, and that white tip tail. These guys remind me a lot of Sharon's litter. I don't know if you see that too, Angie, or not, but just a little bit more beefier,
their stature,
heavier set, and just overall a little bit more comparing to Jane's. Jane's are a little bit smaller, a little bit more petite. So you want to grab a weight for Mr. Frankie here for me?
This little guy, I don't know who this is, but look, his tail's between his legs right here. And he just sits here.
And he's
so cute. They don't often do that, so it's pretty special. You should take him next and talk about it.
Yep.
And I'll get a weight on. This is Frankie.
Yep, that's Frankie.
We just named him today, so
still getting used
to their names. All right, Mr. Frankie boy. See what you weigh. 5.94.
Okay, and I'm gonna write that down just so I don't. You said 5.14.
94. 5.94. Almost 6 pounds. Good boy.
Okay, yeah, he's standing there posing for you.
You ready for you?
Okay, moving on to Higgins, Hollywood Higgins here, with the white socks in the back. I don't know if you guys are football fans or not out there, but had to bring in my football reference here. White cross up front, you got the white blaze, and a little bit of white going on in the back here, along with that white tip tail. Like Angie said, I mean, he was just kind of hanging out on her lap and just taking it easy. He's also one of the more laid back guys. I'd say between him and Mr. Frankie, they're both more on that cuddle bug side, a little bit more laid back. Now these guys are a little bit more laid back in general comparing to some other litters that I've seen. So they're just a little bit more lower energy, just a little bit more laid back and content. You had
5.30.
5.30, so a little bit smaller comparing to Frankie. 5.30.
Feels a little leaner. Just a little leaner.
And then we'll move on. We got Mr. Is it Danton?
Denton.
Danton. Danton, I guess. Okay, moving on here, we got Mr. Danton. He's probably one of the smaller boys. He's posing for you. He's got his nose up high, making sure you see his full and pure beauty here, stretching out. So beautiful coloration, very sweet little guy. More active. He's got a little bit of a spunky personality. Just a little bit more like he'll kind of interact and point his paws at you and start pawing and be super cute about it. So that's Mr. Danton. He's posing here for you again. Sweet guy. See what he weighs. I'd say he's probably one of the smaller ones.
5.08.
Yep. So far the smallest.
So small.
I'd say this little guy right here. He's the more explorative one, but I'd say he's probably very close to similar as far as weight. So this is Hero, Mr. Hero. He is the outgoing, explorative one. He'll check things out. He's wandering all over the place right now. He just wants to be held. He's like, why did you drop me down? But he's a little bit more active, a little bit more outgoing, very confident. He'll check everything out. He'll kind of pursue the room and kind of go and check everything, every corner out. So that's Mr. Hero for you. See if we can get a weight. You got a full lap going on here, Andy.
This is the one we haven't done yet.
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Come here, buddy. Oh, if I can get you here. Oh, there you are.
And 4.86.
Yep, okay.
You are a little one, huh?
So I figured he was going to be close to Mr. Danton, and he was. He's actually, you said 4.86.
8.6.
8.6. Okay. And then moving on, we got Harley, the last boy in the litter. We got white socks in the back, white socks up front. One thing I've noticed about him is his nose, and there's one other boy that has a little bit less. I'm not sure. Maybe not. He's got like more pink coming through. Now, in case you're curious about that, it's just a lack of pigment and coloration, so that'll black out completely here in the next couple weeks. But a little bit of white in the back, a little bit white up front. Now he's right in the middle of the road, a little bit more on the laid back side, but still like right in that happy medium. He's kind of got a switch. He'll be kind of outgoing and playful, and then he kind of knows when to cuddle, when to take it easy, when to chill out a little bit. So yeah, that's Harley there for you.
Oops, 5.12.
Okay, so he's in that lower 5 pound range as well.
Let me see.
So yeah, so far the biggest one out of the boys is Mr. Frankie, the first one we talked about, and then we got Mr. Hero being 4.86. So a very nice range there, kind of right where they should be. Moving on to the girls here, we got a nice wide range of size and coloration and personalities here. So everyone's kind of wandering around, kind of checking everything out. I'll try to keep everyone straight here. And we got some wanderers already, so it's okay. We'll get to them later. First off, we got Miss Olive here. I'd say she's probably the smallest girl. She's posing for you here again, hugging my fingers. Very sweet girl, high socks up front. Kind of the left-hand side comes up a little bit further. And just overall beautiful coloration. Go, stretching out for you. And middle of the road, not the most active. She wanted to hop on my lap and be held, so very sweet, kind of alert personality. She's very aware of everything, but she's not, like right now you can see she's kind of checking everything out, but she's not like overdriven, she's not over energetic, she's just very aware. So.
3.86. Do you want to go next?
Okay, and she weighs 3.86 pounds. Okay.
She's asking to go next.
And let me write that down. Who do you have here?
Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. The head even tilts. Whoops. All right.
Almost getting both of them.
Yeah, they're too close together.
Yep, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, you can see right now, I mean, she's just kind of climbing up on my lap and just wanting to take everything in. So first off here we got, or second here we got Nora. I'd say she's the most confident girl out of the litter. She's very like, just very in tune with everything. Always has her tail up high, her head up high. She's very reactive, like she'll hear something and she'll snap right to it. Like for example, when we were taking pictures earlier, I mean, as soon as we made a noise, her head spun around like she was very on top of it. So very sweet girl here.
Really?
Again, we got Miss Nora. See how much she weighs. I don't feel like there's much of a difference there between her and I'd say probably mid-4.
We should bet 4.54.
Hey, there we go.
Jay knows his puppies.
4.54. Okay, and then we got one of the biggest girls. I'd say the biggest one here. We got Miss Mocha. Big, heavy-set girl, big round head, white socks front and back, that white tip tail as well. And she's just a cuddle bug. She's a very sweet girl, very mellow, laid back, chilled out, still very people-oriented. She just absolutely loves being held. You can see, I mean, you could see she curled up right in Angie's lap. She just wanted to kind of take it easy and take everything in. So, and it'll take her a little bit longer to warm up to some things. Like she'll sit and take it in, and it'll take a little bit. And then as soon as she's, comfortable and confident, she'll, come right out of it. So, see 5.86. Wow. So a big girl here. Definitely one of the bigger girls. She's almost as big as Frankie. And she's posing here.
She's just gonna, come on. You can do it. Come on.
Yep. And then we have Miss Nova. And is that it? Nova and
There's
Angel.
two.
Yeah.
I think that's
I guess those two.
Yeah.
Or is this one?
This one, have you been done? I don't believe.
Okay, I think this is Angel, but I might be mistaken. Yep, so we got Miss Angel here. I'd say she's probably second biggest as far as the girls. You're chewing on my mic. Yeah. White socks front and back and kind of a collar wrapping around. Very sweet girl, middle of the road. Not the most outgoing, not the most playful, but also not the most laid back, but she's very tender-hearted, very more leaning towards that kind of soft-spoken, and just a little bit more relaxed and content. So again, that's Angel.
Which
and
one
then we
was
got
CJ? We need
The
to
one's the first, his button.
Here.
what?
We
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
weigh her.
Yep.
I forgot.
No, I'll trade you.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know if that's
And then
the
I
right
think we
one,
have
but I
Nova.
believe so.
Pretty sure we have Nova here, and she might actually be the smallest. I'm actually very curious. She's going to be very similar to Olive. So a smaller girl, white socks front and back, and a little bit of that white tip tail. Very outgoing and spontaneous girl. We got 5.12.
5.12.
Wow. Okay. So she's right on the same track as Harley. 5.12.
The last one is 3.88.
Perfect. 3.88. So she's a little bit bigger than Olive, like by 0.05 pounds. Look at you. Yeah.
You can get up. Oh, you're gonna sit. Good girl.
So yeah, very interactive, very outgoing, spontaneous. Just a little bit more leaning towards that outgoing and fun side. So very sweet girl. You can kind of see her pose in there. She's very snappy. She'll check things out as soon as a noise is going on. She'll want to be interactive.
Snappy's a really good word for her. I
Yeah.
like that.
So, but extremely fun litter here. I mean, this litter's been phenomenal. They're super healthy. Seem to be doing very well and just interacting very well. We got one stretched out. What's up?
Silly,
Yeah, if
silly,
anyone
silly.
has any questions, I know there's a few families here on this list. If anyone has any questions about these pups or any questions about availability, feel free to reach out to me, of course, anytime. My name's Jay Miller here with Mountain Dog Companion. My number's 330-234-0102. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and we'll see you next time.